Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me today from the Fitchburg Senior Center, it's Jill McHone, director and friend of the show. Jill, how you doing today?
Very good, and I really like your new haircut.
It's clean. It's a clean version of Jeremy. It's been overdue. Like I hate to see the hair start to, and I have these natural curls and.
I don't know. There's nothing wrong with natural curls.
We may or may not have been talking about your hair. Well, and it's funny because my son also, it was the Crosby boys had to go get their haircuts, and
nice.
He got kind of the similar cut to mine, so
that's nice.
He just doesn't have the beard, and for some reason he didn't notice that. He's like, "What's this on your face?" I was
what?
Like, "It's been there the whole time, son."
Oh, he thought you were born that way, probably.
Apparently, the haircut covered up the. I don't know, but there is more forehead, which makes it more shiny, which just
it's downhill. I was just giving you a compliment. You say thank you.
Yeah, I can't do that. No, can't. Well, they didn't want to hear about my hair. They want to hear about what's going on at the Fitchburg Senior Center, and a lot coming up here. First one, and a big one, is reducing falls in older adults, Stepping On program. It is a phenomenal program, and you have it at the Senior Center.
We've got it. Again, I want to say we did it in February or January, just a few months back. We had a full class. We had a wait list. We had another class. So we are offering now a third class with a few months in between, but it is a great class. That it's not really an exercise class. It's more of an educational class that talks about what things factor into falls, which is, medication, not using it correctly, throw rugs, the way that you do walk, safety outside when you walk. So it really encompasses a lot of things that factor into people falling.
Yeah, it's good. And it's part of Safe Communities group, which does great work. And falls is the leading cause of death. Over 65, or it increases after age 65, I really should say.
Right.
And so this is an amazing class. And it's, like you said, it's more than just the exercise. It's not just about exercise, it's movement.
Well, and people think the fall, like, oh, they broke something and they did this. It's the hospitalization part of laying in bed, trying to rehab, and then you get pneumonia or you get some other weird infection. So there's all these supplemental things that happen after you fall. It's not, the fall is just the first start of the downhill slide. So if you can prevent that fall, yeah. So, yep, a good class. So sign up. Coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Next one, we're going to turn and say, get moving.
Get moving.
How to be fit, enhance your well-being. This sounds interesting.
I know. So this is sponsored by our Active Women's Group, and the facilitator is amazing, and she has lined up a lot of speakers. So even though it is by the Active Women's Group, it is open to the public, and Lori Devine, I think that's her name.
Yep.
So she's certified through the American College of Sports Medicine and the American Council on Exercise. So very knowledgeable, and just talk about the benefits of keeping moving, especially now it's getting warmer. People can get outside, and so yeah, that'd be a good program. And that's the 19th at 2:15.
All right, we'll make sure that people get signed up for that, and I'll keep promoting that one.
Yeah.
Along with this one, the time is now, talking a little bit about healthcare decisions, as it's National Healthcare Decisions Day.
It is. April is National Healthcare Decision Month too, and so we have a wonderful person that is really a proponent of making sure that you fill out your wishes, whether it's your power of attorney or your living will, and just talk about what that means to you. What do you want to see happen? Who is going to be your POA and make decisions for you? So John will be here at the Senior Center with forms or to answer questions. It's kind of just a drop-in. She's here from 11 to 1 o'clock, 2 different days, the April 13th and 14th. So if you don't have those documents in order, now is the time. I don't have those in order, which is just shameful. Jeremy, do you have yours in order?
Hey, this isn't turning questions on Jay Cross. This is on you, Jill McHone, director of the Senior Center. No, I don't.
No matter what age.
That is very true. It's you got to get it right. You got to organize these things. You really do. It's hard to take care of yourself.
And even if you don't have the documents, which I am embarrassed to say, we have them filled out. We never got them notarized, but I talk to my kids quite a bit about my wishes. And, even if that's a step you can take, it is a gift to your family to not have to worry about what do you want to see happen, if you can't speak for yourself. I have talked to my two boys because I'm afraid they'll just pull the plug way prematurely. So I was like, listen, guys, I don't have
Cut me
those
some slack. I am your
daughters.
mom, Geez, guys, come on.
I'm like, come on, boys.
Yeah. No, all kidding aside, really great to get
Right.
those things organized. You may not things that you not even thought about.
Yeah.
I think that's a part of it is just spelling all of it out because
Yep.
it's a lot. And
Yeah.
you're right. So 2 days to drop in
Yep.
and talk. I think that's great.
Yeah. And
All
it's
right.
free.
And it's free. That's even
And it's
better.
free to fill out those, power of attorney. Those are free documents. We have the forms, and, Amy's a notary, or they can go up to City Hall. So, I can talk the talk, but I'm certainly not walking the walk, but I'm going to do mine too. I'm going to do mine this month. I'm making a pledge.
Well, we won't question you on it.
Okay.
Don't question me either. I better drop in on one of these days and check that out for sure.
Right.
All right, moving on. Kind of a unique class coming up or event, and it's talking about Vladimir Putin. And to note, you had this on the calendar way before
We did.
everything that's happening in Ukraine, which is really unfortunate. So,
Right.
tell us about this. What this one's about.
So, it's really just a look at the life of him as a leader. The man that's doing it has spent 20 years in Russia and has a lot of experience and has done these programs all over. And yes, while the timing seems a little bit uncomfortable, I do believe in just educating, offering continuing education. And I think that that's what this is. You will walk away with your own opinion, whatever that may be. But this gentleman is just going to share some facts that he has learned over the years. And I think it's going to be rather interesting. And then I was like, well, maybe the timing is good, just to learn about this person as a man, as a leader, and certainly we're not going to change anybody's opinion, I don't think, by offering just an educational program. What's going on is a travesty, and I don't think there's any way to talk any differently about that. So anyway, that is going to be on the April 14th at 1. There's a Zoom available. He won't be here in person. It will be on Zoom. So, maybe just come and learn more.
Absolutely. And you have a lot of educational series that have come through. And that's what it's about. It's education. And I think it doesn't matter what side or what it is. It's just what it's worth is information, and some history pieces there. So it should be interesting at that. All right. Well, if people want to learn more about what's happening at the Senior Center, Jill, or just stay up to date, how can they do that?
They can, I think last month, remember, I was like, okay, see you later. They can go on our website. They can stop in. We love to see people here. They can send us an email to any of our staff, or I think we have Fitchburg Senior Center at Fitchburg. Well, I won't go into that long email. Stop in, go on the website, the city website, go to Senior Center, all of our contacts there, pick up a newsletter, look at a newsletter. And I wanted to put an extra plug in because our cardio drumming is so popular. We're going to be offering 2 classes come May. So, but we put the sign up online and they're already filling up. So we have some spots on Friday. We're offering a second class. It doesn't start until May, but the spots are filling up quickly if you go online. So
these were those the big ball, like
those big balls and those buckets with those drumsticks. It's just going crazy. I love it.
Yeah, if you're missing any of those, just come check our other office because we may be having dodgeball tournaments. But other than that, all right, Jill, thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it. We'll check back in with you next month.
All right, thanks.
You bet. So check out the website, pick up your copy of the newsletter, or sign up for it if you haven't, and check out what's happening. Very active down at the Senior Center. Take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talk to Pittsburgh.